If you've watched our Getting Started video, you know that a warehouse is a place where you store your inventory. This might be things like sheds, barns, silos, tanks, a closet within a building, or even a storage facility that is off your property, like a grain elevator. Warehouses can also be optionally divided into bins, which allow you to be more granular with your inventory storage. We might keep our harvested crops in a storage barn, but knowing what section of the barn it's in may be helpful to you and your farm workers to find it faster. You can also track capacity on your bins or on the warehouse overall. To create a new warehouse, navigate to Resources, choose Warehouses, and then click New Warehouse. You'll give the warehouse a name, and optionally add an internal ID, and choose How to track capacity. You can track capacity in individual separated bins, or have one single capacity for the warehouse overall. In our first example, we'll create a silo and define that it has a max capacity of 5,000 pounds. Maybe we're storing cattle feed here. You can add a description if you'd like, and save. And then we can add inventory to this warehouse. We'll use that cattle feed example, and we'll nearly fill the capacity so you can see how it's displayed. You'll see a progress bar along the top that shows you the percentage of capacity used. And be aware that this capacity is just for your reference. We can overfill this silo if we wanted to. Maybe we were able to fit more than we thought. If you have gone over capacity, you'll see an icon alerting you. Now let's go back to warehouses, create another new one, and this time choose to track capacity in separate bins. You'll see this looks similar to the silo we just worked with, except now we have a button to add bin. We'll define bin A and put in a max capacity of 75 pounds and save. And do something similar for bin B. Maybe this is a larger shelf that will hold 100 pounds. You'll see that each one of these bins has its own capacity. We'll add to bin A. And we'll put in 25 pounds of carrots and add some peppers as well. And then we'll overload the capacity as well by adding some broccoli. Each item is displayed in the capacity bar. Hovering over it shows you how much you have of each. And of course, since we went over capacity, we'll also be alerted here. If we wanted to change the capacity, we can click on the bin, update it, and save. And now we're no longer over capacity. Be aware that the structure of these warehouses and bins is entirely up to you. You have 2 levels to use, and you can utilize them however you'd like. Rather than bins in a barn, we might look at something like the refrigerated storage, where we've divided this walk-in refrigerator into shelf 1 and shelf 2. You might create a cabinet with different drawers, a closet with different shelves, or maybe you need to create a single liquid storage tank for fertilizer, or maybe even a water cistern. You can define what works for you.